Hi, I'm Jane Castor, your police chief. Thanks for watching On Duty. Our first story takes us behind the scenes of TPD's very first Young Adult Citizens Police Academy. On Duty's Mariana Sotomayor shows us the 6-week-long hands-on course that helps teens understand police work and the importance of making good decisions.
6 weeks after holding on to their seats in a car chase, learning some new self-defense moves, and even conducting traffic stops, the first Young Adult Citizens Police Academy has graduated. 17-year-old Yvonne Alvarado is getting more than just a diploma from her experience in the academy. She also got a whole new perspective on the continuous effort police give to keep the community safe.
There's honestly a lot of misconception about police officers that I've gotten. Like, they're the bad people that always get you. They're actually not that bad. They're pretty nice. They're actually here to help you, believe it or not.
Officer Kim Hill, who was in charge of the academy, feels the program is a successful way to bridge the relationship between teens and police by having some fun along the ride.
It gives real-life scenarios just like we encounter every day on the street, and each student got to go through and decide what they would do in that situation.
The interactive experience gave the recent graduates a new outlook on police work.
You guys having fun?
Yes. Being a police officer is something honorable. Just getting the satisfaction of actually helping people through their problems or difficulties or whatever they need, it's something that I would like to do.
Don't be so quick to judge others. I look at police officers in a different perspective. I have way more respect for them than I did about a month ago.
The program was such a hit that a third of the graduating class is considering a career in law enforcement. All of them now have a newfound appreciation for police and their commitment to protecting the citizens of Tampa. Reporting at the Tampa Police Department, I'm Mariana Sotomayor.
The first class couldn't have gone any better, and we look forward to another great group next summer. Davis Island residents can say good riddance to another derelict vessel from the basin. TPD's Marine Unit and the city's Parks Department work together to have it removed. Marine officers are continually patrolling the basin searching for inoperable boats that are a navigation hazard or a danger to the environment. Like all abandoned vessels, this one was tagged and the last known owner was notified. But when they failed to remove the broken down boat, we went to work removing it for them. This boat's final voyage was to the landfill, and the owner's not totally off the hook as they may receive a bill from the city. Tampa police officers and the county's homeless coalition are working together to reduce the number of people living on our city streets. Of course, there's no easy solution, but by working together, we are helping those in need one person at a time. This is a typical scene in downtown Tampa every day of the week. The large number of homeless camped out along city streets and parks prompt dozens of complaints from downtown businesses and residents. So what's the solution? The city recently passed 3 new ordinances designed to help break the cycle of the homeless.
For the chronic homeless population, at some point, sleeping on a cardboard box under a bridge began to sound like a good option. And I don't think that's humane. I don't think anyone deserves that.
Officer Dan McDonald serves as the police department's homeless liaison. For the last 20 months, he has worked to help homeless people get back on their feet one case at a time. Now he'll have a new tool to give these people the help they desperately need, but may initially refuse.
That's the kind of cycle we want to break. We want them to get them back into the mindset of, I can do better than this, and there's options out there for me. So that's what we're trying to do, is push these folks to just getting out from under the bridges and into a warm and safe place for the night.
If Dan or another officer sees a person camping in a public space, they will offer to drive the homeless person to a resource center that offers the services needed to break this cycle. If they refuse the services 3 times, then and only then does an officer have the option to make an arrest.
We can use that threat of arrest as leverage to try and get them to get a bed space for the night, and hopefully they'll think this isn't so bad, this is a lot better than sleeping on the street, and I could get used to doing this, and we kind of want them to push them towards making a life-changing decision to get off the streets.
The Homeless Coalition of Hillsborough County recently trained Tampa police officers on the services available to help the chronic homeless. Armed with this information, officers will start their mission that goes beyond the traditional role of policing to help our most destitute citizens. The new ordinances are summarized in this TPD PSA.
Hi, I'm Major Diane Hobley-Burney. The City of Tampa recently passed 3 ordinances to break the cycle of chronic homelessness. We are aware some homeless individuals are there by choice, while others by circumstances. Unfortunately, they risk their safety by sleeping under bridges and other areas, while there are countless unused shelter beds that are readily available. We have partnered with the Homeless Coalition to train our officers to know the services available. Our ultimate goal is simply to help. We want to help them turn their life around to provide hope of a better tomorrow. Arrest is an absolute last resort. The Tampa Police Department is committed to helping our homeless.
If a homeless person is arrested, they will face their charge in a brand new municipal court. There they will get a chance to enter into a homeless recovery program designed to get them back on their feet. If they successfully complete it, the criminal charge will be dropped and they'll be one step closer to getting back on the right track. With more people choosing to get around on bikes, the number of bike thefts has been on the rise. So in between investigating more serious crimes, officers are cracking down on bike thieves. On Duty's Andrea Davis shows us one of TPD's creative operations with a bait bike.
Bait bike operation, Lois and Hillsborough, August 16th.
Just like fishing, officers set up the bait and wait.
This guy's taking
But
a
on
bike.
this fishing trip, the bait is a bike and the fish is a criminal.
All right,
And it
got
doesn't
a,
take long
looks
for
like an
this
older
fish
Hispanic
to
male,
bite.
Black shirt, khaki shorts, picking up the bike. He's looking at it. Looks like he's gonna hop on here.
Within minutes
Hold
of
on.
setting up this bike, the suspect grabs it and leisurely strolls away. When officers reeled him in, he was charged with petty theft. And while it may not seem like the most serious crime, bike thefts are a big deal to those who rely on two wheels, like Sean Kelly.
I think it's terrible, you know. People who ride bikes, they really hate the bike thief.
As a delivery man for a downtown restaurant, Sean uses his bike for work, but he also lives in the downtown area and his bicycle is his main source of transportation. He has a strong opinion about someone who steals bikes.
You know, if you do it, you should get caught. My bike was stolen a few weeks ago. I left it out in front of a shop that I took a delivery to because we do bike delivery at Pita Pit, and within 2 minutes my bike was stolen.
Corporal Eric DeFelice led the bike operation and knows stings like this could also deter criminals from committing other crime.
When we do a bait bike operation like this, word will spread rapidly via social media and then word on the street. And then the criminals will associate it with other things like a GPS or a purse being left in a car, and it makes them think twice before they act.
Hundreds of bikes line the fence at the Tampa Police Department's impound lot. Bikes just sitting there, and officers don't know who they belong to. Most of these bikes were seized during an arrest and are suspected stolen, but TPD has no way of returning them to their rightful owners. Citizens can change that by registering their bikes with TPD. It's an online form. You just type in your information and submit. Sean thought he'd never see his bike again, but officers were able to deliver it back to him. Take the extra minute to register. That way, when officers bust the next thief, the bike can be returned to the rightful owner, rather than end up at TPD's impound lot. In Tampa, Andrea Davis for On Duty.
Please remember to always lock up your bicycles to prevent a criminal from taking it for a ride. And don't forget to register your bike. Nearly 1,000 Tampa residents have already signed up. It just takes a few minutes, and those few minutes could save you a headache in the future. Visitors at our downtown headquarters now get a peek at all the different ways we serve our community. Thanks to Grow Financial, TPD has its own version of an art gallery showcasing different aspects of policing. Thank you, Grow Financial, for all your support of TPD's Men and Women in Blue.
You know that saying, take a picture and it will last longer? Well, the work officers dedicate to the community is captured inside of the Tampa Police Department. Now, visitors stepping into TPD's downtown headquarters can get an insider's look at police work. During an unveiling ceremony, Chief Jane Castor presented a plaque recognizing Grow Financial for funding the art project.
So now when the community comes in here that may not have a day-to-day contact with the police department, they get to see what we do in the myriad of ways that we're able to serve our community every single day.
One of TPD's own dispatchers, Tammy Bishop, was behind the lens for all the new photos. She used her trained eye to zoom in on officers diving into the bay for evidence, and on land, training with specialized bomb robots. K9 Maddie is captured sniffing her way around town. Her handler, Lieutenant Eric Ward, thinks the action photos are a great tool for connecting with citizens.
I think it's great when a citizen comes to our department, see all the pictures displayed in the lobby. They have a great sense of pride in the diversity of our agency.
The police department's dedication to building positive relationships with citizens is what caught Grow Financial's eye.
We are very big on really community service and everything, and we know that the police department does the same thing, and we really wanted to be part of that with them as well. So we're very pleased to be able to provide this support for what they are trying to do.
The community partnership will continue to strengthen the way citizens engage with police. Reporting for TPD, I'm Mariana Sotomayor.
I also want to shout out a big thank you to our very own Tammy Bishop, who did such a great job taking all those impressive pictures. Our police explorers want to make sure their classmates stay safe this homecoming season. Let's check out the Just Say No PSA they put together to remind kids of the dangers of drinking.
I'm about to go get some beer for my sister. I'll be right back.
Are you sure you come back, right?
I'm coming right back. All right. I'll be right back.
I want to say a special thank you to our police explorers for sharing this important message of staying safe and sober. Thanks for watching On Duty. I'm Chief Jane Castor. Stay safe.